you want to think in bullet points. Why? Because if you just write the answers, then you sort of memorize them. Then if you don't remember exactly all the answers, then you're kind of fucked. Also, if you memorize the answers too much, word by word, word for word, it sounds like you are just repeating a text. But if you write key ideas, bullet points, key words, and then you can improvise on them and do it a different way every time, then that's going to be better for you.
Mm-hmm.
I think that, that's the best way for you to do things. I've got a few questions as well that I got off the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just pull some of these up. How do you feel about your interview?
My interview?
Mm-hmm.
That what I've done? What I send you?
How do you feel about having this interview?
Having this interview there in New York.
Mm-hmm.
That's the point. It's like, if I will do it, I need to prepare it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I
do
don't
you
know
feel
what.
nervous?
Yeah.
Do you feel that you prepared?
Not now.
Do you feel that your English is good enough?
I think my English is good enough, but I need to, when I'm reading and I'm listening, everything is okay. But when I'm trying to speak, I don't find the words sometimes. Maybe it's because I'm not used to talking English. Because I was living there in England for 4 years, almost 4 years, but 10 years ago or 9 years ago. And I'm not used to talking English. I'm not used to thinking English, and that's why I'm kind of, sometimes I stuck with my words. And if I want to explain my work in front of a gallery, and like I did in Japan, yes, like sometimes I can't continue. I don't find the words. I can't remember the words. It's like I need to practice on that.
Tell me about your background.
Well, I studied fine arts and interior design, and then I moved to England to work as a designer, and then I came back to Madrid to start my own company that I was working for like 3 years with a business partner at the end, and then we ran out of money, and I come back to my parents' house because of that. But it was like the best. Okay.
You're giving away too much information I don't need.
Yeah, well, it's true.
If somebody asks you something, what you want to tell them is what you want them to know about you.
Yes,
we don't
true.
need to know about your bankruptcy. We don't need to know that you're living with your mother, because
Okay.
if I do know that, what am I going to think? First of all, I'm going to think that you don't know how to handle money properly. Secondly, your business is a complete disaster because you can't even rent a flat.
Yeah.
So I don't need to know that shit. Yeah, okay, it's true. But as my lawyer says, not all the truths are interesting.
Yeah.
What does he mean? He means
Yeah.
this is a job interview.
Yeah.
You don't tell them in the job interview that you have a new baby and that you can't sleep at night, and that you're splitting up with your boyfriend and your life is a disaster, and you don't tell them. If there are certain things about your personal life which will sell your work, the fact that you had breast cancer, whatever, okay.
No.
You said you had breast cancer?
Yeah, but I don't think I should say that.
No, but if your art was related to this,
okay.
and it was selling this, and it was somehow an integral part of your design, talk about it, but otherwise, no.
No, sure, okay.
And I think the same thing about your money...
Yeah, sure, issues, yeah. Okay.
Because it's a fucking business. I want to make money. I don't care about the art. I want to make money because otherwise I go out of business.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And if you can give me all the stuff about art and my art's this and my art's that, okay, I may have a personal interest in this and I may think it's interesting for clients, but I have to think, does it make money? Can I make money with this? Because otherwise I can't pay for my gallery.
Yeah.
So, tell me about your background.
Okay.
We want positive, organised, bullet points.
Okay.
And everything, in my opinion, needs to lead on to how we can have a successful collaboration with you, how we can make money with you, how your art is unique, how you are unique as an artist, and how that can translate into business. No, it's a business. It's it's a commercial gallery.
Yeah.
It's not a.
It's like shop.
It's a shop.
Yeah. It's a shop.
It's a shop.
Mm-hmm.
And an investor is an investor like in the stock market. No, we have to make money with you instead of you being a company or stock on the stock market. You are an artist and I need to make money. So tell me about your background.
Okay, I studied interior design and fine arts at university, and then
You're saying too many times.
yeah, I know.
Fine arts, fine arts. If you end a word with a consonant sound and you start the next word with a vowel sound, you join them together.
Mm-hmm.
Fine arts. That's it?
Fine arts.
That's it. You don't say fine, pause, arts.
Okay.
Because there you're splitting your chunk. When you speak in chunks.
But I had some problems a long time ago. Well, not a long time ago, but someone or many people understood me finance instead of fine arts.
Fine arts.
Yeah.
Car.
Okay, fine arts. Okay.
Okay, show me your book. Show me a blank page. Okay, so finance. Finance. And finance. Okay? You can understand.
Yeah.
Finance.
Yeah.
Say it.
Finance.
Finance. Where's the stress?
In the beginning,
Yes. Why?
because you like.
Because it's a noun or an adjective.
Oh,
Where's the stress in verbs?
I don't know
On the second one.
that. Okay.
This is the general rule, okay? If you put your stress where you want your stress to be, we'll understand you better.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have the phonetics, okay? Don't worry if it's going too fast because I'm recording this, you'll get it afterwards.
Yeah,
it's all
sure.
included, okay? So, then we have
Fine arts. Yeah.
fine arts. But we speak in chunks. We don't speak word by word because that sounds like an English class and that's not going to sell you out. If you end in a consonant and you begin with a vowel, consonant sound, because this ends in a vowel letter, but it's a consonant sound, and the next one begins with the vowel sound. Doesn't matter what the letter is, so if it's a silent H or whatever, it would still do it. You join the two together. This is called a liaison, like in French. You speak French?
No.
Oh, okay. So, it will be the same at the beginning. Then, fine arts.
Mm-hmm.
Fine arts. Look.
Fine arts. Fine arts.
Fine arts.
Fine arts.
That's
Okay.
it, fine arts. You don't want me to teach you pronunciation, but we want to understand the major words
Yeah.
that you will use in your interview,
Yeah.
so that we're not the whole finance. We don't understand. Okay, second one, S and Z. You don't know the difference. No, this is you spelt it. You say this word.
Design.
So how's it spelled phonetically?
I don't know.
D S Z Z.
Design.
And then we have the I, the same as here, design. Design with a Z. Design. And designer.
Designer.
That's it, with a Z. Not an S.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm not going to teach you all the words, but the words like designer and fine art and design are your key words.
Yeah. Sure.
Keep going.
Okay, so I studied fine arts and interior design.
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 Interior design.
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 That's it. You can do it. That's good. That's positive. Some people can't do it.
And it's like I get...
No M's. I get, pause, think, speak.
Okay.
Don't speak till you're ready. When you're ready, be dynamic on your text.
Yes.
Okay. We'll also practice reading.
Sorry, what?
We'll also practice reading, so you've got something. You're not looking for your words.
Yeah.
Don't start. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's a job interview. You have to be dynamic, positive.
Mm-hmm.
No bankruptcy and no errors.
No, I won't see it.
So you pause. When you're ready, you tell me your background.
Mm-hmm.
It's not good so far. We need to improve this.
Yeah,
we will get it. I'm not being critical to be critical. I'm being so we can know where we are. When you listen back to here, when you listen to the recording, you see if I'm right. You say, this Edward, he invents problems where there's no problems to try and get money off me. No. I'm saying we can do this better. Okay.
Yeah.
So your background. You...
I am interior designer and designer.
Mm-hmm.
and fine arts artist. And then...
No. You have beautiful earrings. Tell me about them.
Well, I bought them in a...
You bought them?
Yes.
This is a disaster.
I sometimes buy things, not always create them.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's a disaster. But that's ruined my interview because I was going to say, you say, yes, I design or whatever.
Yeah, I design my jewelry also, but not this one.
Jewelry. That's it. Jewelry can be spelled 2 ways. No?
Yeah, jewelry.
But it's pronounced the same.
Yeah.
It's some American English thing, but basically it's jewelry.
Yeah, jewelry.
Jewelry. How many syllables?
3. Jewelry. I don't know.
Listen, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Jewelry.
Okay. Vale.
In American, we jewelry.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Same. 2 syllables.
Mm-hmm.
Spanish and Italians add syllables. It's a disease.
Yeah. That's what it is.
It's a disease. Okay, so we're not doing very well on making it up. Read this. Read your thing.
I studied fine arts and interior design at
Design
at the university.
Pause.
Yeah.
Okay. When you have a sentence, it ends in a full stop. What do you do at a full stop?
Stop. Mm-hmm.
Then when you start again actively.
Mm-hmm.
This is a bit like boxing. Have you seen a boxing match?
No.
Never?
No.
Do you know what happens?
No.
They hit each other and then they stop and then they start again.
Well, yeah.
Why do you think they do stop?
To recover.
To recover, and then when they start again, what happens? They are recovered and go quicker and better. That's why it's more interesting to watch. So you do the same thing when you're speaking in your sentences.
Mm-hmm.
So you go dynamically to here, then you pause, you breathe, then you start again with a new thing, and then you have a little one here, comma, comma, full stop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Okay.
Let me show you. Let me show you. Let's see if I have this on the WhatsApp. So I sent one of my clients a thing, something, and you can see, this is a text I had to do in a video, and you can see I'm marking on
The stops.
The stops, the chunks,
Mm-hmm.
where the sense is. No? Exclamation mark here. I do this myself. Then I have a word which is difficult to pronounce and I make notes. Well, so I have to do this myself. So this is the way that you want to be doing it, because everybody reads. Have you been to a wedding in Spain?
A wedding in Spain, yeah.
Yeah, and when they read in the church, what do?
Ah, yeah.
Okay, we don't want that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we want. So, off you go.
Okay. I've been creating unique design pieces inspired by nature.
You're not pausing. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. You say you don't want to be a locutor.
No, because...
I understand. But when you speak, you present your thing, we want you to be dynamic and active and be able to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So, I've studied fine arts and interior design at university.
Yeah, stop.
You go.
I studied fine arts and interior design at university.
The thing that I'm being fluid, I'm not going fast, but it's fluid. I've been creating unique design pieces.
I've been creating unique design pieces.
Inspired by nature.
Inspired by nature.
With minimal and essential lines.
With minimal and essential lines.
That's two S's there, no?
Yeah.
You carry on, but do it yourself. Okay, so you speak in chunks. You think about where the structure is, and you give that to me. Then I receive your message. Otherwise, it's just a million words.
Okay. In 2014, I decided to return to the creation of sculpture pieces inspired on the essence of the human being.
Inspired
by.
Good.
Yeah, it's like I found some mistakes before.
Okay, but the next thing, so now we've learned to stop. We've learned to go, and we've learned to read fluidly. The next thing is, you need to give it some passion.
Yeah.
Okay? And also we want to give it some emphasis. Now let's do the emphasis first, because this is easier than the passion shit. No? Have you ever done acting?
No.
Okay. I'm supposed to do the voice for videos, but why can I do it? Because I'm supposed to be an actor. The only reason I do voice is because I'm not Tom Cruise in Hollywood, no? Okay. So, you have to think that you want to stress certain things. Otherwise it's just a stream of words and we don't get anything. What's the important thing in this paragraph? Or important things? What do we really want to bring out?
I think my pieces represent the essence of the human being.
So give me, is there a word or something or an idea that we want to bring out?
There, that sentence is most important, no?
Okay. I want you to bring out in each sentence one or two words, one thing.
Vale, okay.
For example, we can do this different ways, because everybody can just say the words. But why are you going to New York? They can read this on a PDF, because you have beautiful PDFs with beautiful pictures, so perfect. If you go to New York, we need to get added value, because this is costing you, even in economy, with a really cheap hotel, it's costing you way more than the classes with me.
In a friend's house.
Okay, in a friend's house. It's still costing you €1,000 in the flight.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so listen to this. My pieces represent the essence of the human being. That's one way. My pieces represent the essence of the human being. No? One was essence, the other one is human being. Have you seen the play Art? Yasmina Ressa about art? No? You haven't seen this play?
No.
One of the guys sees this white painting, it's just white.
Yeah.
You know the story?
Yeah, sure.
And he says his script is yes. So he could say, yes. What do I mean there? That's shit. Or yes. Not sure? Yes. No, convincing himself. So you, with the way that you give me the words, you can say different things. So, off you go. We want to buy your shit.
Yeah.
Sell me it. Okay? That's why you pay me all this money. Making you bankrupt again. No? You can get the cheap English teacher who just tells you the phrasal verbs. That's only €30 an hour. He's really cheap. You want to get him, not me. Go.
From lights, color, organic forms, and the volume, my sculptures talk about the inner growth that we all have.
I am bored. I am bored.
Why?
I'm bored. It's not giving me anything.
Okay.
You know, from light, colour, organic forms, volume. I don't know. Give me something.
Okay. But I don't talk like that.
Okay, but give me something. It's just sounding boring.
Yeah.
Give me something. Give it to me the way that you want to do. Is it romantic? Is it... You've got to speak from in here. No, it's, you know, it's really good. No, come on. It's your thing. It's your opportunity. You have a half an hour meeting with me.
Yeah. Okay.
Try.
I try. From light, color, organic forms, and the volume, my sculptures talk about the inner growth. Yeah, it's like I get stuck again.
Without looking at here, tell me. You tell me. Without looking there. What? So we've got light,
Colour,
volume. Then we've got essence of human being.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are your key ideas.
Mm-hmm.
So next time we do the thing, we're doing bullet points. Light, colour, volume, and essence, human being. Okay, we've got 5 words. You tell me.
Okay. Yes, okay.
Don't worry.
That's
You sound stupid. It's difficult.
Yeah.
That's why you pay me. No M's.
N-O-M.
Don't worry. It's the first day. You'll get this.
Yeah. My sculptures talk about the human being through color, volume, and organic shapes.
Okay. Who are your biggest influences?
Some artists, like all the landscape land artists, Andy Goldsworthy, Richard Serra, Walter de Maria, and other artists like Anish Kapoor, Jaume Plensa, Richard Serra, and James Turrell, for example.
What makes you different to them?
Well, I use lines on my sculptures. They are like a calligraphy on the...
Calligraphy?
Yeah.
Calligraphy?
Calligraphy.
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 I've seen your sculpture in the Reebok gym.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And?
It's nice, small. It's like the big ones, but it's small. It looks nice, but nobody notices. I said, oh, you have this sculpture on the wall. I said, is it for sale? They said, no. I said, who's it by? And they said, we don't know.
They are...
The girls on the reception don't know. But anyway,
they
don't know.
But you saw the one on the wall, like the big one.
The little one in the reception.
The
it's
two
about this big.
These two, but there are two.
Ah, okay.
There are 2 little ones and then a big one in the reception area.
Like in the reception area, I saw the reception one.
Yeah.
I was there this week. Okay, so what do your sculptures mean?
They try to explain the essence of the human being. They
What's that?
Through the 2 lines symbolize the 2 energies, the yin and yang, the masculine and feminine, that everything that exists have that 2 energies. That's why I'm working with 2 lines, that they are dancing together and they represent like a state of the 2 energies. They need each other. That's why they are one sculpture, but there are 2 lines.
When people see them, do they understand this? Or do they need you to tell them?
Some people understand, but many people doesn't. They just like them because of the lines and the organic shapes.
Is that important for you, that they don't understand or not? Or they do understand?
I think not many people understand abstract art. But I think there is a connection between my sculptures and the soul of the person, the people.
Is your work abstract?
¿Cómo?
Is your work No, ¿cómo?
So,
in English?
Sorry?
Is your work abstract?
Abstract, yes.
Your leaf swing? Is this abstract?
But that's the design work. I'm talking about the sculptures.
Okay.
Claro, sure.
Okay, so why are you abstract in your sculptures and sort of figurative in your Design
in
work.
my design work, because they are totally different. The design world is inspired by nature. The sculpture or the artwork wants to represent the essence of the human being and the essence of that energies.
Right. And your jewelry?
My jewelry, it's
Pause.
working.
So
Sorry.
think where you're going to go before you start.
Okay. My sculpture, no, sorry, my jewelry works with the women body, with the lines, the sensuality, the organic shapes, that the energy of the women. But they are very near to be as sculptures to wear. They are jewelry, but they are sculptures.
And you only do women's jewelry?
I'm going to design this December men jewelry.
What will that show?
The strength of the men.
How?
Through not so organic lines, I think. More minimalistic and also like rationalists.
Yes.
Lines, yeah, more like a Campo Baeza architecture.
Who does your work appeal to?
Most women, not all of them, because they are kind of big pieces of art and not many people. For example, when I was in Tokyo, all the meetings, I have one meeting with the embassy, and they suggest me not to present my jewelry there because they like, the Japanese girls like very small jewelry, and my jewelry is very big, so I won't have success there.
Do you think it's good to say that you won't have success with Japanese women?
No, it's not good, but it's true.
Yes, but do you think we can say it a different way?
Yeah.
How can we say it a different way? I wouldn't say, wouldn't sell there, it's not good for them because it's too big. What I could say is, it's designed for perhaps Western and black women, and if I do more work in the Orient, perhaps I'm thinking of developing another line which is in a different size.
Yeah, sure.
That's what I would say. You asked me about my training things. I don't say to you, I've never done an artist, I just do business people. It wouldn't be good for you. What do I say? Oh, you're an artist. Good, cool. I'm perfect for you. I can do that. Oh.
Okay.
In a casting, you haven't been to a casting. In a casting, they say, can you do this? And you say, yeah, perfect. I'm really good at that. Yeah, I can do that.
Even if you haven't done it in your life.
Yeah, then you go and study and try and work out how to do it. Or you pretend, and maybe they don't realize you're no good at it, but maybe they like you anyway, and they think, well, this guy, he can't really do boxing, but he's a good actor and he's pretending, so that's what we want, really, no? No, I'm not saying that you have to do that, but it's another possibility, because a lot of the things you're saying are very negative.
Yeah.
I got bankrupt, I don't sell anything, I live with my parents, I can't sell in Japan because my things are too big for them. Who buys art? I don't know. Chinese, Japanese? Maybe Japanese spend a lot of stuff on consumerism. Chinese middle class market is expanding hugely. And maybe they don't just want Chinese art. They love Chinese art. They love their stuff. But maybe they want some Western art too.
Yeah. No, but it's not the same Chinese that Japanese.
The same that? The same as?
The same
yeah, okay.
as.
Tell me about that. Tell me about this.
Well, I think Japanese are growing and like opening their minds a lot. and I was living there for 10 days only in Shanghai, but I thought many differences between Japan, that I was also 10 days there, and Shanghai. And they are more open in Shanghai than they are Chinese, and they are more open to new art and Western art, also in Japan. But I wasn't doing jewelry at the moment when in 2014 when I was in China. But
at the moment means now. You mean at that moment?
At that moment, yeah, at that moment.
How do you seek out your opportunities?
How do you see what?
How do you seek out your opportunities?
Seek out, vale.
How do you cultivate your collector base?
Well, the collectors have known...
This is a list I stole from the internet.
But it's the same?
Maybe, but I have hundreds of questions. Look at all the questions I have for you. I have lots.
Okay.
I have hundreds, and some I made up myself, and some I stole.
Okay.
And then I put my name to it, like I invented it. How do you cultivate your collector base?
The collectors I've known were in events, for example, meeting some people there in Ramses, for example. Ramses, have you been in Ramses?
Tell me about this.
I was there with my jewelry while I was wearing some of my stuff.